All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and I have another case here for the iPhone 13 Pro. Now, I've come across this case various times on Amazon. So this is from the case company Nillkin. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's a case that I've pretty much only ever seen on Amazon, and it's an affordable case. It's only $15.99, but the big thing that stood out to me is the lens protection that this gives, with it being a fully covered back case for the phone. So let's go ahead and take a real quick peek here at the actual packaging. So as you can see here, pretty standard packaging when it comes down to it. You have a clear opening here. You see the nillkin branding there. And then here at the bottom, it says Cam Shield Pro Case. There's some stuff there about the phone case itself. And then on the back, just some basic stuff and a QR code if you care to scan it. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. So you just literally just flip it open. And voila. So there is the actual case. So like I said, it's a complete coverage of the back of the phone. So there you see that lens protection there. Now flipping it over just to look on the inside real quick, nothing much to talk about in the interior. It's got this soft, smooth, matte finish material in here, but there's nothing that really stands out to me as far as what's going up against the phone itself. Now you are getting some reinforced bumpers there. So as you can see in the corners, those are definitely going to be helping with drop protection if you do drop the phone, and you know, potentially helps avoid the break. And as you can see inside here, you do see how it looks with this protrusion out a little bit for the actual lens protection. And inside here, it does say, it looks like just like the model number or something. It says iPhone 13 Pro, and then it says HJ Pro, if you care to know that. And then of course it says Discover Innovation there. So let's go ahead and get this phone put in real quick. So let me go ahead and just snap that in. So I always start with the left side, and then I just kind of push in. And there we go. So there is the case. Let me go ahead and kind of wipe it off real quick. So there's what it looks like, guys. So it's a matte finish material, has these really cool ridges on the back. So it's a TPU border with a polycarbonate back as far as the shell portion goes. And as you can see, like I was talking about, you do have this really nice raised just bump that goes all around the back here where the lenses are. And like I said, it does say Discover Innovation, but the uniqueness is that this does slide open. It does click when it's in place, but one thing to notice is it does stick out just a tad bit right there. So it isn't exactly flush against like the edges. So once you push it all the way open and you get that satisfying click, then you know it's in place and it's not gonna move. And then you just kind of push it there, and once again, it clicks, and there it is. So that's the back. The bottom has a little bit of just a little bit of a different design there. So pretty cool looking phone case right there. Now on the sides here, as you can see, you do have those ridges in there, and that's going to help with grip protection and everything. As you can see here, you do have a raised power button. And then going to the bottom here, you can see that those corners do have some little bit of reinforcement as well. And then at the bottom here, you can see the cutouts for the lightning port and your speakers. And then here on this side, same scenario, got those ridges, got some volume up and down buttons, and a nice cutout for your alert slider there that is raised when the buttons are kind of looking there on the side. And then it looks like there is some branding here. So you do have that nillkin branding as well, so very minimal. And then at the top, obviously nothing, but you do see once again those reinforced corners and how that sticks out right there for the camera. So definitely pretty cool looking. And I apologize guys if you do hear my kids in the background. My window is literally right next to me, and it's snowing today in Texas, which is a rare thing. So my wife was kind enough to let me do some videos while they go play real quick. We're gonna go sledding here in a little bit. So sorry, they're screaming. But anyways, back to this. So as you can see here, you do see the nice raised lips around the front of the screen. So definitely you're getting some pretty decent looking screen protection when it comes to the front. And then as far as the kind of look of the case, that's kind of how it looks there with the cutout above the actual cutout for the speaker, which is raised now obviously, and it is tempered glass friendly as you can see as well. So there's the look of the front, then kind of going to the back, and then once again, oh, I did not mean to turn that flash on, I just blinded y'all. So there we go. So that's the look there. Now let's go ahead and do the wobble test. So obviously this back is gonna probably be a shaky mess. So just for fun, let's try it out. So the sides and the corner bottoms here aren't shaking. Well guys, surprisingly enough, with it going straight across, almost like how the Pixel 6 is, it actually isn't that shaky at all. Now I can make it shake if I want to push it down, but for the normal kind of just shake test, it actually isn't that shaky. And then doing the face down test, it is completely flat. So there is no shake at all when it comes to that. Now let's go ahead and do the clicky button test. Let's start with that power button first. And volume up and down. All right, so buttons are pretty clicky. Power button is much more clickier than the volume up and down buttons, but the volume up and down buttons still are very responsive when I am pushing up against them. So now let's see how easy it is to get to this alert slider. Extremely simple, so no issues at all there. So definitely super easy. And then last but not least, let me reach over here and grab the MagSafe charger. So let's go ahead and see how compatible that is. So as you can see there, guys, it is MagSafe compatible, so definitely no issues at all. Now there is no built-in magnet, so you're not going to be able to use it with accessories and things like that in your vehicle. As you can see, it just literally pulls right off. I don't have to put much force into it, so it's not going to be like extremely magnetic, but it is going to do the job. So definitely, you know, Qi wireless charging compatible and MagSafe compatible. But there we go, guys. I mean, for the money, for about, like I said, around 15 bucks, if you are someone that is a little more rough on your phones and you want that complete lens protection, this might be not a bad little pickup on Amazon, and you might be able to find it cheaper than what I did on Amazon for 15 bucks. But I'll link it down below if you want to buy it. Like I said, you would be supporting my channel if you did. But yeah, there we go. So hit that like button if you like the video. If you love it, please subscribe and ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.